Alright guys, so I'm going to do a video on Masteries. Now, my video was very long yesterday on Masteries. For anybody who's watched it, thank you. I know that it was super long, probably a little bit boring for some people, and that's cool. If it was boring for you, you know, I understand. I don't sit and watch 40-minute videos myself, so I can't expect you guys to watch it all. But if you did watch it all, awesome. I hope some of the points that I made were at least a little bit helpful. I don't expect everything to be agreed with, of course, but that's just the way it is. I wanted to go back and have a discussion on the mastery weapons because I have a suggestion and I have some feedback. Now, I will send this to the GM team. Hopefully, someone will watch this and hopefully they'll take a little bit of feedback from it. So I'm going to get straight into it so I don't spend too much time today. Um, Please understand there will be another gameplay video coming out later on today, so if you don't like discussion videos and you prefer to just watch me play, that's cool. One will come out a bit later on today. Final note that I have to make is things will change a little bit for me at the end of the month. YouTube are making some changes. You have to have 1,000 subscribers. You have to have X amount of time watched on your channel. I can't remember what it is. That's in the last year. I don't have 1,000 subscribers, unfortunately, so some features that I've been using to help stagger my videos and to help make my videos um, as regular as I can, I won't be able to use them anymore. Hopefully it's not going to change too much, but it might mean that videos get uploaded at random times when you're not quite expecting them. I'm sorry about that, guys. Like I said, until more people subscribe, not much I can do. I just try my best. Anyway, let's get straight into it. So the video that I want to, well, the subject that I want to talk about is masteries. Okay, I've had this thing about masteries all the time. I mentioned it in my last video, but I want to just give some feedback. Okay, the mastery system. How is the mastery system working right now? Well, let's use rifle, I suppose. Probably the best bet. Let's use rifle. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, the system works like this. You unlock the scope at Elite 5th, if I'm not mistaken. Now again, I did this a long time ago, guys, so I could be wrong. Um, then at Pro 5th, you unlock the the gold version of the guns. Expert 4th, you then unlock the NX version of the weapons. And then Grandmaster, NZ, sorry, on Expert 4th, my mistake. And then on Grandmaster, you unlock the NXs. Now, I honestly wish that they would shift this whole system down. And my reasoning for this is simple. Like I've said before in the last video, but I'm making it, smaller and more condensed now. I do believe that if people get the NX weapon at Expert 4th, they are more likely to use that NX weapon and actually reach up to Grandmaster. Because for me, again, similar to what I said yesterday, when I reach Grandmaster, I then don't play that weapon type anymore. I then move on and I try to work on another weapon type. And I assume there are many, many, many other people who do the same thing. Now, of course, there are some people who will stay with rifle and just use NX all the time, and that's cool. If that's your thing, if just using one gun is your thing, cool. But for me, that's not. And that's why I honestly believe that to encourage people to encourage people to actually want to grind up all the way up, I really do believe that the NX should be unlocked at Expert 4th. So I think what would happen ideally, what would happen is everybody gets access to silencers and scopes for every weapon. I don't think those things should be unlocked with mastery. I think that's ridiculous, in my opinion. They are attachments for your weapon. It's almost as bad as putting them behind a paywall, but fortunate enough they are BP items. I honestly believe people should get those things unlocked straight away for every weapon. But hey. Then, I believe at Elite 5th here. Sorry, I probably said Elite before, guys, but you know what I was saying. I'm just a bit sleepy. I believe at Elite 5th, you should then unlock the gold version of the weapon. I then believe on Pro 5th, you should unlock the NZ. Now, for rifle, it's a little bit different because we do have two NZs, but I mean, maybe you can unlock one at Pro 3rd or something as well, or something slightly different for that. And then, like I said, Expert 4th, I believe you should unlock the NX. That's just my opinion. You know, I really hope that it can be looked into because, like I said, I don't know about the people who are watching this. I don't know about you guys, but when I reach Grandmaster, I'm like, I've completed that then. I've got to the end. I've completed that then. Then I go on to the next one, and at the moment, I'm doing work on SMG. Now, for SMG, as soon as I reach Expert 4th, then I'm not rushing. I don't need to rush after Expert 4th. I don't find the need to rush because I get to Grandmaster and then I do what? I have the NX SMG and I'm doing the same thing again. Now, the only reason why I've actually got higher on my knife is because I do want the NX knife. But I would argue that the pistol, the knife, and the grenade, I would argue that they are not important because they're not primary weapons. They're not very important. So you could easily get yourself Expert 4th and unlock the NZ knife. If I'm not mistaken, that's unlock the Expert 4. And then you're done. You could easily be done after that. Just for me personally, I want the NX knife, and that's the only reason I'm going for it. Just for the aesthetics. Not for actually, I don't really care about going and playing melee with it. I just like it for the aesthetics. Anyway, moving back now. Again, I've talked about this before, but I want to bring this up again because it really, really gets on my tits. This. Do you want to know what I unlocked here? Where the NZ grenade is? Well, it's not called the NZ grenade, but this where the NZ item is unlocked. I unlocked an EMP flash. Bang. Bang. This is the key thing here. If I unlocked an EMP flash frag, I would have no problem. But I unlocked an EMP flash bang. You know that fucking grenade that nobody uses? Yeah, I unlocked that. And this is again something I'm coming to. When you reach Grandmaster with grenade, then you unlock an awesome grenade, or an awesome looking grenade. I think it's very strong too. I'm not 100% sure. But my comments are, why on Expert 4th can we not unlock a gas grenade? In Blackshot Seer they have the white circular gas grenade. Why can that not be a mastery unlock that you achieve on Expert 4th? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And then again, you could put the EMP if you really wanted to on Pro 5th, and you could put the Flash Frag on Elite 5th. Now some people say, well, you're going to get to Flash Frag really quickly then, and everyone's going to have Flash Frags. So what? It's a BP item. They've still earned it. They've still earned the right to achieve it. I don't think it's going to really affect the amount of people who buy grenades for BSC. And the reason is because the people who buy grenades are the same people who invest more time into grenades. And what do they have? They have multi-grenade. So even though I have a flash frag, 99% of the time I'm also going to have a BSC grenade. So I'm still buying your grenades. And I just feel like these sorts of things really detract from people playing the game. Progression is the only reason people play games now. I'm sorry, but it pretty much is. Progression. If they can see their stars raising, if they can see their performances on weapons, like, you are now like a specialist on blah 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 and things like this. If people can see these improvements happening on a weekly basis, I would say, they're gonna come back and play. If people are playing for a month to get one rank on one weapon, 1 month to get one rank on one weapon, a standard player what gives them the motivation to play. If people are playing and they're 3-star like me and they have 500,000 experience to get one rank. Now remember guys, as you know, in 3-star there are all of the different colors. You have red, you have silver, you have green, you have gold, you have black. 5 different colors in each rank, and they take 500,000 experience. Now I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure, well, for me, if I remember correctly, the most XP I've ever seen people earn is like 7,000-8,000 experience with like every boost active on a super boost map, super whooper duper boost. So say for example, let's go a bit crazy here and let's talk about this a little bit. Say for example, you earn 10,000 experience for every SD match you play. Okay, I don't know how that would be the case, but let's say that actually is the case. 10,000. I need to then play 10, 40, 50. I need to play 50 SD matches. 50. Best of 29 matches. Not the small ones, obviously. It would have to be the best of 29. 50 SD matches. Now, I would say in a day, if you're playing like reasonably constantly, I would say in a day, you're probably going to play about 10 matches, maybe max. So I would still say that would take a week, approximately. Again, these are all approximations. You know, nothing is exact. If you were earning 10,000 experience per match, it would take you 5 days of playing 10 SD matches every day for 5 days. And you don't earn 10,000 experience, so don't come to me. You do not earn 10,000 experience. In a standard SD with, you know, some boosts active, but with normal situation, you probably earn what, 3,000? 3,500? Not even half of the 10,000 that I'm talking about. And this is the big difference. I don't come and sit in Blackshot and play a lot because what's the point? Now, some people might say to me, well, if you played more, you'll rank up faster. I mean, of course. But I'm not ranking up. I'm not ranking up for shit. It's worthless. I can go into another game, for example, Black Squad, and I can rank up 2 or 3 times in one sitting. Now, of course, that's probably going to get harder and harder as time goes on. But that is the sort of progression that people want. They want to be ranking up. They want to be getting boxes for ranking up. They want to be getting XP, you know, fucking currency or whatever it may be for ranking up. And in Blackshot, you have to sit for months, for absolute months to rank up. Now, I've used a lot of boosts when I've been playing Blackshot. Alright, I have 2,000 hours played. 2,000 hours played for this. Alright. Now let's go and try and find another 3-star player in the lobby. Hopefully we can find one. Sorry about this, guys. Okay, a lot of 4 stars. That's cool. Okay, let's try this 1-star here. Okay, let's try this 1-star guy. All right. Hope you don't mind me looking at your stats, dude. All right. 1,000 hours played. Just to get to 1-star, this guy has had to play 1,000 hours. Okay, 1,000 hours. Now remember, there are 5 stars before you even get to Commander-in-Chief. This guy, Commander-in-Chief. Okay. Yeah. Good job on your Grandmaster and your Grenade, dude. 2,500 hours. 2,500 hours. So he's played approximately 500 hours more than me, and he's Commander-in-Chief. Now that says to me that this guy has used a lot of boosts, or that he's left a lot of matches. Not left a lot of matches. He must have used a lot of boosts, basically, because that's a lot. Okay, 2-star. Look, same as me, 2-star player, but the same hours played. Again, quite a lot of boosts have been used. Stuff like that. It's just a lot of time. That's all I really have to say about it. the progression, the weapon progression, and the actual account progression is awful. And I know that from what I've heard on Discord, on the Blackshot Discord, apparently ranking is going to be looked at. And I really hope it gets better because it's fucking awful now. Who has motivation to play when you barely rank up for shit? Just my opinion. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a nice day.